You investing in your career? Are you investing in your children? I don't care whether they're in the church or not. I don't care whether they finished college or not. I don't care whether they did what you wanted them to do. I don't care if they went out there and did something different that you don't approve of. I don't care if they had drag. I don't care if they broke, busted, and disgusted. I don't care if they got a girlfriend and a dog and slept with a cat. When you get COVID and you're hooked up to a respirator, let me tell you what girlfriend is coming in there to wipe your head. Be glad to see them. Don't be so self-righteous just because their sin is different than yours that you mess around and alienate your children and lock them up. I'm talking about winning at home is not about winning on stage. Winning at home is about winning at home. It's not about winning on stage. It's not about using your kids as props in your play. So if they don't go to church, it's still my son. If they do go to church, you're still my son. If you sing in the choir, you're still my daughter. If you preach, you're still my daughter. I don't love Sarah because she can preach. I don't care whether she can preach or not. I love Sarah because she's my child. I loved her in dirty drawers. Sorry. Performance-based love is not winning. Performance-based love is not winning. And we're tempted in the church to try to script our children for a photo op. And then if they're not photo ready, you're embarrassed by somebody who would die for you. So what we're saying as we close today is that God wants you to get the victory. Yes, in the building fund. Get the victory as an entrepreneur. That's wonderful. Get the victory and get your doctorate degree. That's wonderful. Get the victory and climb your mountains. Get the victory. The rumor that I don't support women in power is insane. My mother was a woman in power. My wife is a woman in power. My daughters are women in power. You could not know my daughters and think that, because both of them got opinions about everything. I have no problem with women in power. Half of my executives are women in power. My CFO is a woman in power. My new CEO is a woman in power. I don't have no issues with women in power. I was preaching women when other folks said women wasn't supposed to preach. I founded Woman Now. Get out of my face. Just because somebody says something that you don't like, don't let people tell you who somebody is that has got 30 years and 40 years and 50 years of support. I founded Woman Now. I raised up women that you never saw and never heard of in your life. How dare you say that I don't support women in power? It's a lie from the pits of hell. That's why I don't defend it, because a lie always got an expiration date, but a truth is going to live forever. I have women, hear me, I got your back. I'm not in your face. I may not call you. You may go through a crisis, and I may not be up in your face because I don't think that it's appropriate for Keon to be calling my wife all the time. He can call her, he can say hi to her, but if they whispering on the phone in the middle of the night, I'm going to have a problem with that. And God knows I love Keon, but I don't want him whispering, talking to my wife, even though there's an age difference. Shoot, he might be the pool boy. You got to protect your territory. But rest assured, just because I don't call you don't mean I don't love you. Just because I don't call you just means that I stay in my place. I stay in my place. Are you staying in your place? Are you standing your ground? You're talking about buying land. Are you standing your ground? Your house is your ground. It's the ground wire. Are you standing your ground? Are you going to give up your ground wire?
No.
Somebody holler no. Go get your daughter. Go get your daughter. I don't care if she's rude and disrespectful, be the bigger person. Don't pull out your AK-47 on her just because she got mad. Sometimes I have to bite my tongue almost in two, because my gut reaction, if you come at me wrong, or I perceive it to be wrong, or it's got the wrong voice inflection, because of the multitude of diapers that I changed, I participated, I changed diapers, I burped people, I carried my grown son on my back. He had surgery and he was in pain and he was crying. He's 6'4", I'm old. I put him on my back like he was a baby because he's my child. And I was patting on him and trying to help him because I love him. I flew from Nigeria to get back home, to get by my oldest son's bed because he had a heart attack. I'm gonna be there. Why in the world would I cut you up? Why would I turn my weapons loose on you, even if you turn yours on me? I'm not saying I won't defend myself, but I won't go where I could go. Because once you go where you could go, either them toward me or me toward them, you can't get that back. Once you start really letting me have it, don't you think I'm sorry it's gonna make me get amnesia. Because you know what I'm gonna be thinking, so that's how you really feel. Which one of you is the real you? I'm talking about internal conflict. This is hard. This is hard. What I'm talking about is hard. Winning at home is hard. The devil would rather you win anywhere than win at home. Can you imagine?